So, what other things do you like to do with the robot?
Well, I can run through my CV if you like, Michael.
But I think you'll find the boots more on my foot than yours. Well, if we could have the CV anyway. All of it.
Who's your consultant?
Mr. Hope. I'm on the transplant list.
Well, tell Dr. Valentine here exactly what's been going on, OK?
Valentine.
Yes, February the 14th, a nightmare.
Right. Take some good, deep breaths.
Yeah, can you page Mr. Hope for me, please? Scott James, end-stage heart failure.
Where's Scott James?
3. Oh, can you get some bloods from Chris Hurst for me, FBC's using these?
Oh, what about Scott?
Yeah, you'll need a cannula, no doubt.
I know him.
OK.
So have you been sleeping, Scott?
No. Oh, this is strong.
We can help with that, Scott, as soon as you've seen Mr. Hope.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm only dying.
We'll need an echo, an X-ray, an ECG and bloods.
OK, I'm coming.
You OK? Good man. Pain relief will be along soon. Anything else we can do you for?
Shower, shave.
I'd rather you had an ECG first.
A bite to eat. I missed breakfast.
I'm afraid you've missed lunch, too.
I'll put a bullet in me. I'll be fine.
Mr. Hope's on his way.
Do you live alone?
Yeah. You trying to cheer me up?
I just need to get the history right so we can help.
Yeah. Sorry.
OK. What medications do you take, Scott?
I'm in my jacket here.
That's great, thanks. Right, Deborah, I just need to put a line in your arm.
Sorry, I turned it off.
I just need to put a line in your arm.
That's fine.
Oh. Her FVC is 1 litre. Her ratio is less than 60%.
Well, that's the same as her last reading.
Oh, I don't know how he's going to get her into theatre.
Well, he's got a lot on his mind.
Yes, maybe reality is a bit too much for him to take right now, both here and at home.
Well, I don't like to talk about him like that.
No, don't get me wrong. I haven't worked with Mr. Byrne for very long. But I feel for him. I tell you, I'm on his side. How would you feel if it were your son that died and no one could tell you why? No wonder he's trying to find an explanation. That it was his wife is just not something he can afford to think right now.
I mean, she's borderline at best.
Oh, well, we'll have a deco. By the way, I've spoken to Mr. Hope, and as a huge favour to him, we're going over everything in ITU a little later on, so if there is anything in this theory of yours, we'll find it.
Right.
You were there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think happened? Think she did it?
Well, no one wants to say, do they? Well, she's his wife.
Well, there's no smoke without...
Deborah, this is Dr. Green, colleague of mine, and I'll ask him to take a look at you. Is that OK?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry to have to leave in the middle of everything, but lunch calls.
Nigel, I think I can probably cope.
I think that's rather the point, isn't it? The reason I'm here?
Well, sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
Nigel's a chump, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay. Kidney is mobilized. And free.
Right, well, if you get her anywhere near theatre, page me and I shall perform the Hallelujah chorus.
I'm sure that'll be very moving. Excuse me. Were you talking about my wife a moment ago?
No. I'm sorry that you thought that, but no. Definitely not.
Which hand?
And this one. That one's like a pin cushion.
What do you know about pin cushions?
Since I became one.
You love it. You're here all the time.
Yeah, imagine how drab my life must be.
Well, you need a hobby, clearly.
I've got one.
Oh, yeah?
Whinging. Beats the hell out of hand gliding, I tell you. You got a brother here.
Unfortunately.
I think I gave him the wrong impression. I was a tad whiny.
And what have you got to complain about?
I know.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
Rubbish, I'm afraid.
You've got some fluid on your lungs again, I'm afraid. I'm going to give you some diuretics to help alleviate the symptoms, but we'll need to catheterise you. Let me find out about a bed on Darwin. I want to keep a close eye on you, if that's OK.
I'm not going to the theatre, am I?
Yeah. Right, let's get some fluid up.
Pour it in, rain it out.
So you've been whinging?
Yeah, I've been feeling a bit sorry for myself the last few days. Not eating, not too much.
Well, who's looking after you?
I didn't really feel like picking up the phone, so I just got stuck.
You should have come in.
Didn't really see the point.
Well, when did you last eat?
3 days ago. And I just missed lunch.
I'd get you a sandwich, but it's just against the rules down here.
Ah, don't worry about it, Penny. I'm just saying. I've been a pain. Tell you, brother, I'm not like that. I'm just gonna lie here dreaming of the perfect BLT.
Sorry, Scott, we'll be late for a bed.
I'm gonna get these bloods off to the lab myself.
I don't deserve you.
You said it.
All right, that's it. Next. What is that?
Yeah, what's that?
He's got to bleed. All right, come on, we got to open him up.
He's got to bleed.
What the hell are you doing? Turn that off!
I need to know what's going on. The hell? You can't have that. It's mine.
No, give it to me.
Throw that thing in the trash. I'm coming for you next, Robert.
Right, that's it, Robert. I've had enough.
So much for the vaunted laparoscopy.
Your heart will beat normally. You will have a normal life.
What makes you think you can do this amazing thing for me?
Well, this was first done 37 years ago now by my father. He was working in London with a group of visiting African surgeons. The challenge was to develop an alternative cure for submitral aneurysms because almost nobody in tropical Africa had a bypass machine.
And he did it.
He was 34. That's how he became a consultant.
So, you're going to follow in his footsteps?
Not exactly. We can't risk a general anesthetic as confirmed by Dr. Green. The only way we can do this is by providing a pain block, an epidural.
I'm going to be awake
Yeah.
while you open my chest.
Yeah.
Will I feel anything?
You won't feel any pain, I promise you that.
Have you ever done this before?
No.
Wow. Did you see me coming?
No.
How old are you, Mr. Byrne?
33.
Oh, now I get it.
I can cure you, Deborah. I swear I can.
I believe you.
Lauren, can we give these 2 infusions next, please? And Hollis, 300 milligrams amiodarone over 3 hours. Nicky Murray, 750 milligrams vancomycin over 2 hours.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
Can I talk to you about Mr. Byrne?
If you've got misgivings about this procedure, talk to him.
Thanks.
Scott's B and A and P's are raised, which confirms the picture.
Thanks for getting these, but it's just a case of keeping an eye on him until they find him in bed.
Can I get him a bite to eat? I know it's not allowed, strictly speaking. matron. Any chance of getting Scott a bite to eat? Rules are rules. But he hasn't eaten in 3 days.
Can't really make an exception for one patient. Wouldn't be fair. He'll be up on Darwin soon.
No, he needs something now.
Me too. Bloods, bed 9. FBC's using these.
Okay.
Yeah, no, fine. Was it you who put the call out for F1s this morning? Suddenly we seem to have hundreds of them, all with the same name.
Poor old thing. Is it confusing?
It's less of the old. It'll teach you a thing or two. I mean...
Yeah. I bet you could.
What's up?
Matron and Mark. Oh, you are one. Do they fancy each other or something?
What's wrong?
I'm annoyed.
What about?
Scott James. I got to know him a bit up on Darwin.
You got to know him?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Nothing. It just means that I got to know him.
What are you annoyed about?
Just these petty little rules that say he can't eat his own food here. It's just ridiculous. He's hungry.
Is he?
Have you even been listening to me?
Where's Nigel?
I've just sent him off for lunch. What kept you?
Flatten Theatre.
What do you think?
I think he's going to be very expensive.
Yeah, and they're going to be here in under an hour.
Well, I do have a patient prepped, ready to go. I just have to convince him to go with the robot.
So if I give you Nigel, we're good to go?
Yeah. So we have to get across our robotic strategy to them. The switch from CT to general, the in-house training program.
Yeah, I can work up some figures. This has to pay its own way.
Okay, put as much lipstick on that pig as you want, in a classy way.
If you're certain,
Yep.
then good luck.
Thank you.
Keep your focus. Let me worry about everything else.
Which is which?
I'm the order and on the left.
Can you tell Deborah we're going any minute?
Yeah. On the left?
Yeah.
Stop.
Sorry?
I need to talk to you, Lauren.
What?
Let's go in here, please.
Mr. Byrne.
No, wait. Lauren, I have a theory about how Archie died. I shouldn't be talking to you, I understand that.
Then leave me alone. I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm not accusing you, I just want to ask you.
What?
Well, just now when you asked which bag was which, you seemed to hesitate before you stuck on the labels.
What are you asking me?
Have you ever got them mixed up?
No.
You label the medications that night.
Stop it. Stop it.
But the police asked you this.
No, only you have.
Is it possible my son was given potassium by mistake?
Lauren, are you okay? You have no right to accuse me. No right. I haven't done anything wrong. Excuse me. You may be acting consultant, but I'm going to say this anyway.
Yes, that was stupid.
Where are you going? You just need to cool off, okay?
I can't let her just run off like that.
You've done enough. You better hope she's not feeling vindictive. I heard every word. Lauren!
Any news on a bed for Scott James yet?
No. Oh, can you get me some bloods, please? Stavros Zanitakis. FBCs use E's and cardiac enzymes.
What is it, a query MI?
Oh, it's more like query indigestion. Dr. Valentine's got the story.
Indigestion in here. That will be a story.
You make sure you stay on top of these results, would you? They're piling up.
Thanks, Stavros.
Hey, what's the SP on this chap? Any idea?
Oh, ECG seems normal. He's in a bit of pain, but...
Right. Hi, I'm here to take some bloods. You okay with needles?
Yes, that's fine.
He doesn't want to talk to you. He doesn't think you're any good.
Well, that's why you've got to do it. Robotic surgery is the answer, okay? Whatever he says.
Well, this is not going to work. You say black, he says white. That's what his problem is.
Hey, you don't know that.
I've got a feeling.
Come on.
Hi, Robert.
How much would it cost to provide local cover?
2,000 a day, plus expenses.
What? That's twice the going rate.
Say it quickly. It hardly hurts at all.
OK. But you start today.
So,
I hear you know my sister.
Told you that.
My sister.
Then it must be true. I just got to